And now, the number 5 Raider of all time, Tim Brown.
It's picked up. Gannon throws out right. Open Brown. Got it. Touchdown! Timmy Brown.
Great receiver. The guy could change things so quickly. Anytime he touched the ball, heart and soul of the Raiders, and one of the greatest receivers in this game.
Tim was a guy who longevity is going to speak volumes for itself. His ability to return kicks early in his career, his run after the catch, and I think he's certainly a guy that empowered what the Raiders were about in terms of a guy who had great speed and could do a lot of different things.
Touchdown Raiders! And it is appropriate that the first score for the return of the Oakland Raiders goes to a heart and soul player like Tim Brown.
Tim Brown with career catch number 1,000, all in the silver and black of the Raiders.
Tim Brown has caught more passes for more yards and more touchdowns than anyone in Raider history. But what if he had landed across the San Francisco Bay?
He was very productive for a long period of time. If he had not been injured early in his career, he would have put up close to Jerry Rice numbers. A lot of people thought if you had switched Brown and Rice, that Tim would have done the same thing in San Francisco that Jerry Rice did.
Oh, Tim Brown! Touchdown, Raiders!
Our number 5 Raider had the stats, but did he have that Raider mentality needed to make our list?
Tim Brown is the anti-Raider because he's way too nice of a guy. He's not wearing spiked shoulder pads with silver face paint. He's not just released from the insane asylum. He's not an accused convict. He's not a draft bust. He's not a scrap heap pickup. He shouldn't even be a Raider. I think he should be a priest.
Touchdown, Raiders!
A very professional person in how he went about his business. And maybe sometimes those guys don't get as much attention, but clearly, from a productivity standpoint, this guy was one of the best ever.
Brown's there. Touchdown Raiders!
Brown's place in the all-time rankings is secure, but did he just win enough, baby?
He should probably be in the top 10. Tell me what his impact is. He never played on a team that won the Super Bowl. In his career, the Raiders reached the AFC Championship game or the Super Bowl 3 times.
And they did it, annihilating the Raiders 51-3.
In those 3 years, they played 7 postseason games. In those 7 postseason games, Tim Brown caught as many touchdown passes as Ira Miller did.
And through the hands of Brown, incomplete.
My favorite Raider, number 1 on my list. How many quarterbacks that were mediocre did through Tim Brown in L.A.? Schrader, Marinovich, Vince Evans. Now, think if he had a Montana or a Young thrown to him, he would have shredded Rice's numbers.